What is going on, ADA Nation? Welcome to DApp Central. My name is Fareed, and in today's video, I want to do something a little bit different than normal, and I want to cover some of the meme coins that have popped up not only in Cardano, but within the broader crypto space. And so I'm going to just dive straight on into it. And what I want to touch on are going to be some of the pros as well as some of the cons surrounding meme coins and exactly how they're affecting the crypto space. Now, keep in mind that this is all going to be my personal opinion. Now, before I dive into all of that, though, I want to highlight the fact that I recently released a YouTube post, which was a poll asking the community if they had invested in Husky, Dean, SNEK, Per, or any of the other meme coins that we've seen pop up here over the course of the last few weeks. Now, the majority basically said no, these are pointless, with a 72% majority. And then we had the remaining 28% saying that yes, they love meme coins. Now, I've also received numerous comments within the bottom of my videos or the comment section. And so I thought I'd just take a brief moment here to highlight exactly what my thoughts are surrounding all these different tokens that we've seen popping up very recently. Now, the first thing I want to touch on is going to be PEPE, which, as you guys probably know, is not going to be a Cardano specific meme coin, but it's the one that I think really started all of the rage. Now, this is going to be on Ethereum. And as you guys can see here, there's been wild price action here surrounding PEPE. Now, I want to give a little bit of background. If you guys aren't familiar with PEPE, PEPE is going to be a somewhat of an idol, I would say, actually, within the crypto space, especially when it comes to the meme space or the meme genre. So very similar to what we have with Dogecoin or Shiba Inu or Floki. We've got some of these idolized figures within the meme community becoming the faces of these tokens. Now, when we're looking at the actual market cap of PEPE, it started off with, I believe, less than $1 million. Again, this was a token that somebody just spun up on their own. And we've seen multiple people basically say that they invested no more than $500 to $600 and they were able to flip that over into multi-million-dollar returns. Now, keep in mind, this is not going to be the outcome for everybody. But right now, PEPE sits at a $716 million market cap, given the fact that it started out with less than $1 million. Now, that is some huge upside when it comes to price action, which we can clearly see here, given the fact that it has gone, let's see here, 3,000% in the last month. Now, keep in mind that this is also with the prior dip, or with the recent dip, I should say, that we've seen here within the last few days. So when we're looking at the last 7 days, it's gone up about 53%. But when we look at it being launched, again, early in May or early in April, I should say, it has gone up about 3,000%. Now, if I jump over here into this next tab, I want to highlight some meme culture that has really been catching on fire. Again, this I think is what really contributes to all of these meme coins really gaining traction. And after we're done with PEPE, I want to jump into SNEK, which is going to be a Cardano specific meme coin that has popped off here very recently.
Long time coming, I've been plotting me a set. Payday to the moon, we ain't never going back. Hopped onto the chain, pressure made us diamond hands. I don't need no princess, baby, I'm a king of the myth. Don't ask me about my pay, ain't too long before the payday. Shit coin reasons, I'm a meme on a Thursday. Pump it up, this ain't button on a Friday. Legions gated after this a season where we bullying. Shit it with no answers, telegram and moves our way. My house be chasing bags, they be running through a maze. I'm amazed, they might add to liquidity in a phase. I don't ever kill my house, I put their legends in a grave. Got my girl pregnant, put that baby on the blockchain. Told me listen clearly, you best hodl, you that pay. Protect the garden like I'm Dende. Every night I see them child supported tricks and been my fame. PEPE pays me every day. Rug boys, they really tried it, but PEPE's here to stay. To the moon, boy, PEPE pays me every day. You can cope, you can see it, PEPE really here to stay.
Now, as you guys just saw there, again, that was quite the video highlighting PEPE. And I believe that that was all AI generated using platforms like ChatGPT and some other platform to generate audio from current rappers. And so I believe that that was a rendition of Drake talking about PEPE, which I don't think you would ever do, but this is the age that we're in and how much technology has advanced here over the course of the last few months. Now, before I jump into the next topic, I want to just talk about some of the pros and cons of these meme coins and exactly how they're helpful, but also how they're taking away from the ecosystem. And so number one, I want to talk about the pros. And so that's going to include the high potential for quick gains. Now, as I showed you guys there earlier, PEPE started off with a market cap of less than $1 million. It was much lower than that actually, right? Whoever spun it up maybe just threw in whatever cash they had in there. And from there, the community basically took off with it and they ran. And so we saw a lot of whales, a lot of investors come into that. And I think that's going to be one of the first pros, is going to be the fact that this is an opportunity for quick gains, right? So I can't deny that. That is a fact about meme coins. This is where people become millionaires overnight. But also keep in mind that this is also an area where a lot of people lose buying into the FOMO or buying after the pump is over. So that's going to be the first pro there. Again, the big opportunity for gains, especially for the early adopters. However, at the downside, or looking at the downside of things, later investors usually have to eat the bullet, or they're usually used as exit liquidity. Now, the second is going to be the fact that these have high liquidity. As you guys can see here with PEPE, again, it's got $718 million right now in terms of market cap, and that continues to fluctuate up and down. If I jump over into tap tools, right, touching on SNEK, which is going to be the up and coming meme coin right now, really giving Hosky a run for its money, we can see that right now it is the most top traded token within the Cardano ecosystem. If I jump over into MinSwap, and let's say that we want to take a look at the 24-hour trading volume here, I believe SNEK is at number 1. So let me just change this here to 24-hour volume. And we can see that there's been over or almost 5 million ADA being traded in terms of volume for DGAF, or don't give a blank, as well as SNEK with over 4 million ADA being traded in terms of 24-hour volume. Now, we have legitimate tokens right below that, which include AGIX, LQ. We've also got another meme coin, PEPE Blue, and then AADA Finance. So just for example, right, we've got AADA, which is a legitimate DeFi project building on Cardano with less than an eighth, right, of the actual 24-hour trading volume that SNEK and these other brand new meme coins have. So again, really showing the power of the liquidity and the power of the community when it comes to these coins. So don't underestimate these. They really do have legitimate and huge communities driving them. Again, given the fact that it's all based off of a particular kind of culture. So that's my second pro there, is going to be high liquidity. So number one was high potential for quick gains. And then number two is going to be high liquidity. Number three is going to be the fact that they're going to be community driven. If I jump over into the SNEK Twitter page here, and I'm just going to scroll down a little bit to show you guys some of the media here that's been posted. There's so much engagement, right? And there's just so much meme culture here. It really is surprising. I really like this one here. We've got PEPE, and then he's kind of being overshadowed by SNEK here, which they're doing an amazing job right now. And we even saw BitBoy from BitBoy Crypto with over 1 million followers or subscribers on YouTube begin to also even highlight SNEK on his videos. So really getting a lot of traction here. Now, we also have here, right, the MinSwap team adopting a farm for the SNEK token. So it goes to show again the power of the community and the fact that not every project has to be a serious project. Whether or not you want to agree with that or not, I think is a different conversation. But there is a space for people that are looking to invest in more lighthearted tokens, understanding that they could make a huge opportunity or a huge gain, or that they could potentially lose all of their tokens, right? Now, me personally, I don't mess with the meme coins. You know, I try to focus on the more research-based tokens and the things that I'm familiar with. But I can completely understand why some people would want to invest in meme coins, and also why some people would be completely turned off to investing in assets like this. Now, the fourth pro surrounding meme coins is going to be the low barrier to entry. As you guys just saw there, it's now listed on, I'm referring to SNEK, is now listed on the MinSwap DEX. It's also now available on the Sunday Swap DEX, which are going to be two of the most user-friendly DEXs right now on Cardano. And they both have relatively high liquidity to facilitate trading. So as long as you have a non-custodial wallet, you can quickly get access to these DEXs and quickly get your hands on SNEK, PEPE Blue, DGAF, etc. Similarly, when we look at PEPE, right, we just saw the fact that Binance just listed PEPE. Now, some people basically said that that is the exit signal right there. Once you have a major exchange like Binance listing a token like PEPE, especially under 30 days. Like, we've never seen Binance, number one, list a token this quickly, and then number two, get behind a meme coin with no real utility, no real white paper, etc. Right? So this kind of begs the question for me, are these exchanges also in it for the money? Because at the end of the day, you have to understand the exchange may not necessarily purchase PEPE, right, to gain on it, but as people trade the token on their platform, they're getting exchange fees. So they're getting pennies on the dollar for every single trade that's happening for PEPE, etc. on their platform. So I think it's a move here to draw people into their platform and to add additional liquidity while also bringing brand new eyes and users to actually trade on their exchange. So it is a smart move on the behalf of the exchange. However, when we're looking at crypto, generally speaking, somebody who may not understand meme coins might be like, what the heck is this? What is the point of investing in a token that's got no real utility? And then we've got exchanges like Binance and KuCoin legitimizing these tokens by actually listing them and giving them a platform on their exchange. So again, very similar thing that we saw with MinSwap. Again, not a knock on MinSwap, but I think that them adding a farm for SNEK on their platform is going to bring people in, and it's going to facilitate more trading and therefore more fees being generated on the MinSwap DEX going back to the MinSwap treasury. So there's an incentive for regular users to come in, again, making a quick flip or the potential of making a quick buck. We've got exchanges also getting revenue from people using or trading these tokens on their platform. And so I think that's going to cover the first 4 pros. And the very last pro that I want to touch on here is going to be the fact that these coins, while many may not like them, they do bring brand new eyes into the crypto space. Now, again, how that's being done may not be the best way because these platforms or these tokens don't necessarily have a white paper for people to understand or for people to read through. They may not have the fundamentals, but they've got community. And that, I think, is the biggest driver for these meme coins. Now, the people that are going to come in through meme coins will either come in through big gains or through big losses that they basically have to bag hold a long time for in order to get out. I can definitely relate to parts of this given the fact that I did actually incur some losses in the market, and that forced me to understand the market even better, right? So some people might incur losses and completely leave the space, while some others might incur those losses, and that'll force them to understand what exactly happened. And that might be just enough to intrigue them even further to take a look at more legitimate projects in crypto. So that's going to wrap it up there for the pros when it comes to SNEK, PEPE, DGAF, and all these other meme coins that we've seen popping up here within the ecosystem. Now let's dive into some of the negatives. So I'm going to jump back over into this PEPE chart. And again, I'm just kind of picking on PEPE here, but the first con is going to be the high volatility. So it was a pro in the sense that it allows for quick gains, the high volatility, especially when you're an early adopter. However, if you're a late person, or if you're just not able to tolerate that, or if you use leverage, right? Because these are so volatile, we literally saw PEPE drop like 40% just today. You could easily get liquidated. Or if you're coming in and you're, strictly coming in after FOMO, you could come in and put your whole bag into a meme coin thinking that it's going to continue to rise, only to lose 40% in no more than 3 to 4 hours. So that's the reality of it. And again, I would never encourage people to invest in meme coins, especially more than they can afford to lose, because crypto already, even for solidified projects, is risky enough. We've seen platforms like Orbis, Cardano, etc. go under. And these are platforms that had a roadmap, that had, legitimate tokenomics and were transparent with the community with their plan. They didn't launch a coin first and then try to figure everything else out later. A lot of these meme coins are doing just that. They're launching the token, no roadmap, no utility, and they're figuring things out as they go. And that's literally how Doge and Shiba, which are now the two top traded meme coins, have come to stick around. Now, they're like lottery tickets. Again, keep that in mind. Not everybody's going to win in this game of meme coins. So that's just the sad reality of this matter. But some people choose to continue to invest at least small amounts into this. And some people hit it big and some people lose. So just keep that in mind. Now, the second downside, again, is going to be the lack of fundamentals. I just touched on this in the sense that a lot of these platforms don't really have, or a lot of these tokens don't really have a utility or real world use case. Now, I don't want to pick on any of these platforms or on any of these tokens, but you look here, for example, PEPE Blue down 45% in the last 24 hours. You've got DGAF on the other side, just popped up here yesterday, no more than 24 hours ago, up 467%. Like, that's ridiculous. You could be investing in platforms like Cornucopias, Meld, Genius Yield, World Mobile, and they will never move this quickly. Again, this is the opportunity that's there, but there's no fundamentals behind this pump other than somebody else who came in before you is willing to put in more liquidity into the platform. So that's going to be my second con there, the lack of fundamentals behind these tokens. And then the third is going to be the fact that they're susceptible to pump and dumps. Because these tokens are being created by random people, they don't have to have tokenomics that are available to everybody to see. You don't know who's holding what and who holds how much. For example, PEPE, we could have a whale that might be sitting, on 3 trillion PEPE, and maybe it's the person that created it from the jump. And whenever they're ready to exit, they can take the entire market down with them. Just like I just showed you guys here with PEPE Blue down 45%. We don't know who sold that. Is it somebody who created the token? Is it somebody who maybe aped in at the very beginning? You don't know. So again, that's the risky side of it. And I think that's why so many people are turned off by that. Normally, when we have big token dumps like this on legitimate projects, right? Again, I don't want to throw any shade or FUD at these meme coins. I do think that they're legitimate in their own ways. But when I say legitimate project, I'm talking about a project that has a fully dedicated team, that's docs, that has a white paper, that has a roadmap, that's, hosting Twitter spaces and doing AMAs and all of this good stuff before launching the token, not after, right? When we're looking at those projects, when we see big dumps, normally can trace that back to either private sale investors or the actual team doing that dumping, right? So again, I think that's one of the things that we have to keep an eye out for when it comes to this space, is that they are susceptible to pump and dumps and that the uptrend doesn't always last. In closing, I want to talk about the fact that these tend to also be a distraction from real projects. So right now, we've seen so many people ape into SNEK, right? So if I click on this here, we should be able to see not only the price action, but we should be able to see some of the recent trades here. We've got a 5,000 ADA purchase here for 10 million SNEK. If I scroll down again, we've got a 10,000 ADA purchase here for 19 million SNEK. Let's see what else we got here. 7,000 ADA purchasing 13 million SNEK. And the list literally goes on and on and on. And so my point here is that this is ADA that could be going towards other projects really trying to build something. Again, please, if you guys own meme coins, don't come at me personally here. This is my 2 cents. But I do think that while these projects can have their own pools and people are entitled to spending their ADA however they wish, that some of this could be better spent by going towards more legitimate projects. We're seeing people liquidate their NFT collections, leave DeFi protocols in order to get liquidity to then turn back around and then put that into SNEK, PEPE Blue, etc. Again, people are free to do whatever they want. I'm not here to be, a gatekeeper. If they want to invest in that, that's great. If they have the extra 10,000 ADA to do that, more power to them. But for me, it's just understanding that there aren't as many hard fundamentals behind these as we have with other projects. So I'm going to leave it at that. You guys can read between the lines there. I'm a technical person when it comes to investing, and I want to make sure that I know exactly where my ADA is going, and I don't do a lot of trading, right? So when I purchase an asset, I hold on to it and I'm here for the long term. I can't necessarily say that if I were to invest in a meme coin that I would be doing the same, right? You want to probably get in, watch the charts very closely, and then get out once you've got some profit, right? I'm not sure where SNEK is going to be 2 years from now, 3 years from now, where DGAF, which is up 300 or 400%, is going to be, 2 or 3 years from now. But right now they're doing amazing, right? Which again, I think brings a lot of FOMO, brings a lot of new eyeballs into the space. But keep in mind that this will not be sustainable. That's the biggest thing. And that I think is going to do it, in terms of the things that I wanted to touch on for today's video, which were surrounding the pros and cons of meme coins. So if you're here for the pros, leave a comment down below. Were my points valid? Do you agree with what I had to say? If you're here for the cons, leave some comments down below as well. Why do we need to get rid, or why do we need to maybe monitor these a little bit closer than other coins, But at the end of the day, we're in a decentralized environment. People can do exactly whatever they want with their tokens. We're not here to judge, just like people can open up liquidity pools for anything that they want on the network. It's going to be the same exact thing for these tokens, right? We've got platforms like NMKR that just released a tweet basically talking about how you can quickly create a meme coin now using their platform. So I think this is just the beginning. Once we have a full-blown bull run, you can expect to see hundreds, if not thousands, of meme coins popping up. And it's just a part of the process. I think as people get exposure to them, maybe they win, they, continue to invest in meme coins. And maybe when they lose, they understand, okay, hey, maybe I'm done with this. I'm not going to keep doing it. So I think there's a fine line. We've talked about the pros, we've talked about the cons. And again, this is just my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think down below. But I think that's going to do it here. Again, people were asking me so many questions about these tokens. I've done my job here, I believe. And I'll leave it up to you guys to make up your final decision, or make up your mind here as to the final decision that you think about the meme coin. So that's going to do it here for this video, breaking down PEPE. We've talked about SNEK, DGAF, PEPE Blue, and just the entire ecosystem surrounding meme coins. Let me know what you guys think down below. Do you agree with me or disagree with me, and exactly why? At the end of the day, no hard feelings here. I'm here for an open discussion and for just talking about crypto in general. So I wanted to relax a little bit today and, do something that I don't normally do. And I really enjoyed this video. So if you guys found this video to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, I would really appreciate it if you guys could tap that like button. If it's your first time stopping by the channel and you want more content like this, consider subscribing. And if you guys have any questions for me surrounding any of these meme coins or legitimate or serious Cardano projects, then make sure to leave those down below. That said, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video.
Time coming, I've been plotting me a set. Payday to the moon, we ain't never going back. Hopped onto the chain, pressure made us diamond hands. I don't need no princess, baby, I'm a king of the myth. Don't ask me about my pay, ain't too long before the payday. Shit, coin reasons, I'm a meme on a Thursday. Pump it up, this ain't button on a Friday. Asians getting after this a season where we bullying. Shit it with no answers, telegram and moves our way. My house be chasing bags, they be running through a maze. I'm amazed, aim my head to liquidity in a phase. I don't ever kill my house, I put their ledges in a grave. Got my girl pregnant, put that baby on the blockchain. Told me listen clearly, you best hodl you that pay. Protect the garden like I'm Dende. Every night I see them child supported tricks and been my fame. PEPE pays me every day. Rug boys, they really tried it, but PEPE's here to stay. To the moon.